This is such a wondrous celebration for me, dearest ones. It has been quite a while since my service has allowed me to come in such a manner, in such a way. And the reason we are in this celebration today is to celebrate me. You are all here to celebrate me. And why me? Because I have just been given a new possibility for a new phase of my mission. I have been working with the children. Many of you know that I have been working with the children and diligently with the crystal children and so on and so forth. And now I have been gifted taking care of the light workers through this last final stage. The last final stage, dearest ones, what does that mean to all of you? The last final stage. Blessings, dearest one. We will work on this. Raphael's coming. Anyone who is not feeling particularly well or has an ailment, Raphael's coming. That's going to be his duty today, is to heal everybody. Not to say that I am shabby at that. So I am going to be working with the light workers. I'm going to be doing consultations, and I am going to be lickety-split driving all over your great country, talking to light workers. And why? Because the final stage, dearest ones, is the final stage. And you do not know what that involves, for you have never been there before. In fact, we have never been there before. So we are all doing this together. All doing this together. I allowed the energies in the other room to come together, and you have just done that so beautifully. I did not keep you out of this room just to keep you out of this room. But if we are going to do the work that I intend to do today, dearest ones, which is such a blessing for me and hopefully a blessing for you, we needed this room to be very special. And I hope that you all feel what we have created here. So let us all close our eyes. And let us take the roof off of this house in your own vision. And we are going to call in great pillars of energies to descend through the roof onto all present here this day. I am going to drape from the back of the room to the front of the room. You may feel it upon your shoulders or your back. I am draping the purest, woven, lightweight love. Love, because that is what it is all about, dearest ones, love. So I bring this forth not only as a mother, but I bring this forth as your equal, as your sister. And I will be referred today as Mary, because that is who I am. Mother Mary was that which connected you with me from a past life, a past incarnation. But we have moved, haven't we, dearest ones? All of us have moved on. With all the incarnations that you have all been present and experienced, you have moved on. And you are continuing to move on. The difference now is that you're moving into a reality that is foreign to you as yet. And I say as yet because your remembrance is going to come flooding back. And you are not only going to remember who you are, why you're here, how you got here, what allowed you to be here, what your roles are. And on top of that, you're going to be justifying and adjusting to all the new energies that are going to support the newness and the transition of what is taking place for Gaia. So it is imperative that we all work together. Imperative, we must. Do we know what is going to take place, dearest ones? No. Do you know what's going to be taking place? No. So what does that mean? That means that we need to be in the moment. We need to be the sovereign beings that we are, working with the energies in the moment, dearest ones. You are not programmed to work in the moment. You are not programmed to be sovereign beings. In fact, you have spent lifetimes being the opposite. So many times you'll hear us say to you, the light workers are not prepared for what's coming, and many take an offense. And I understand that. You have worked diligently throughout many lifetimes to bring yourself to this lifetime and this moment. And boy, you need to pat yourself on the back. You may seem like a very small group, but in fact, in oneness, you're everything. And everything that takes place here today, every word that is spoken, every heart that is opened, everything that takes place today will be felt and change and alter the energies worldwide. And so it is. So it is. You know, when we talk about energy, you all think energy. I talk about energy and you say, yes, energy. I know energy. Energy has frequencies and energies have vibrations. And then you sort of, I don't know, you leave it there. You must start to understand energy, dearest ones. It is absolutely imperative that you understand energies. Energies will help you to create the spaces that you need to create to go on. Energies are what is going to allow you to know that indeed something is not correct. Energies are going to allow you to stand before a brother or a sister and say, I can help you. Listen to me. Energies do not only have a frequency, dearest ones, and a vibration, but it also has a tone and a color that corresponds. So you see how great everything is? Nothing is what it seems. If I speak energy, you think of one thing, but you see, it isn't one thing. It's many things. And you need to be totally, adapt to reading energies like that. And understanding that everything is energy, everything. The chair you're sitting in, this beautiful home, the clothes that you wear. And when you start to understand and feel the shifting of energy, and you're not going to feel that until you actually start dealing consciously with energy. I feel energy in here. I feel beautiful, beautiful energy in here. And I am just loving it. But you need to be aware of it. I must drink more water. I'm so dry. Sovereignty. There is teamwork, and then there is work on oneself. You have come from a very dark place, one where there has not been a great deal of positive exchange and communications. And that's the way you've been programmed. You've been also programmed not to necessarily work as a team, but individually. And that's separation. That creates separation. So we need to break down the separation part and start to understand that we can work together and create miracles, dearest ones. Look at this. This is a miracle. We started this 2 weeks ago on an Easter weekend. And here you are. Here you are. All of you stepped forward with reservations. All of you. Yet I, as Mary, was told that it would not be possible. People would not register. Do you know why it's so important for you to have registered for this event? The reason it was so important for you to register is it is one thing to make a decision to be present at something. But until you actually take the action, it doesn't hold any weight, it doesn't hold any energy. Once you stepped forward and you made a reservation, that opened up so many doorways, dearest ones. So many doorways. First of all, it allowed the universe to know that this was something you were definitely going to do. Next of all, it gave your guides and masters the ability and the permission to work on you, to get you ready for today, so that you are open to receiving. And we have all the energies of the universe supporting us, dearest ones. So what a wondrous day to come together and have a party. What a wondrous day to come together and celebrate. I'm so happy to be working with all of you. You all call me from time to time, and I come. And we're just about to move into a timeline when I can actually walk with you. I will be here. We're just waiting for the energies and the movement of everything to be perfect for us to come. We are very excited. You have absolutely no idea how excited we all are. Your families, your cosmic families, they are so excited. They are so tired of going to holograms in order to stay up with what you are doing. All right, we're going to start to create here. All right. We decided, and I say we because I have invited some friends of mine to join us today. I think you'll be very pleased. They're very pleased. They all have gifts for you. So it's not just me. It's a party. We are not going to take questions today. We are going to move you to your heart. We are going to expand your energy fields. We are going to bring you into the greatest that you can be today. We are going to transform you if you will allow us to do that. And when I say, will you allow us to do that, many of you may say, well, of course. Well, of course is of course. But what we would prefer you to do is, with your intentions, is just to open yourself up and become that hollow reed with no agendas. You have nothing to do but to enjoy and to receive. Why would we say no questions at a time when there are so many questions? I will be coming for questions, but another time, not today. We cannot have you like an elevator, dearest ones, going from your head to your heart, from your heart to your head, from your head to your heart. We can't do that. So we decided, my friends and I, that the best and the biggest gift that we could give you was energy. Back to energy. Here we go. We want to bring you up, so what is just about to descend on you can be integrated so beautifully, so softly, so perfectly. Because that is what you merit. You merit perfection now. You merit unconditional love. You merit all the wonderful things that you have always imagined, dearest ones, that doesn't even exist here. You see, that's the wonderful thing about this moment in time. You can go almost crazy with your dreams, your visions, your desires, all that you want. We will not let anything happen to you. Have we not been here all these lifetimes for you, dearest ones? I want to take just a few moments and thank everyone for not only being here, but helping to make this so special. I asked that the word go out that I wanted the family of light before me, and indeed here you are. So all of you, it took all of you to make this a happening, because I certainly couldn't sit up here and talk to just a bunch of chairs. We need to lighten up. We need to lighten up. Lighten up does not pay the bills, but it feeds the heart. It feeds the heart. And it makes everything just so much nicer. So much nicer. I'm working energy here. I don't mean to be so quiet, but I'm working energy here. So just bear with me here. How many enjoyed the process of coming here? And how many of you really feel, that your guides and masters were preparing you for this day? Yes. All of you, they've been working with. We are very, very busy on the upper planes. Even some of those friends that I wanted to be here weren't able to come. They will not be able to come. Their work is too intense on the higher dimensions right at this moment. But we have quite a little array. I want to find the words that are going to be so very, very clear to you. For up until now, dearest ones, the light workers have been focused on self, and rightly so. You have been working on self, bringing yourself up, clearing away, detaching, cutting ties, creating wonderful relationships, letting other relationships go. But the workshops that you are attending, those seats are going to be needed for others. And you are going to be the teachers, dearest ones. You are going to be the teachers. You are going to be the ones that step out of those seats and find someone who is in total darkness and say, please, take my seat. You are not going to be teachers in formal rooms. You are not going to have conferences in formal rooms. You're going to be on the street, street smart. You're going to be helping people in stores. You're going to be able to help people in family situations. You're going to be able to help people that you work with. You're going to be able to walk into a bank and just feel the energies of those that are lost. And you're going to be able to go up to them and just say, I know exactly what you're going through. And you're going to be able to stand there in the glory of yourself and allow those energies just to soothe them, dearest ones. It's not only words. It's self, it's self. You've been working on self, and now is going to be the time for you to explore and to allow and to be there for others, others that normally you wouldn't even choose to be with today. Why would you want to choose to be with someone of darkness? As you sit here today, perhaps not. But we are so very close to the energies coming onto this planet that are going to transform you, dearest ones, into the brightest stars you have ever seen. You are going to be so bright that you are literally going to have an auric field all around you that people are going to recognize and comment on. How wonderful is that? How wonderful is that? You need to look at family. You need to understand who you all are. And it doesn't make any difference, dearest ones, what it took for you to get here. For all of you have come from different sources, different lifestyles. Creating all sorts of possibilities. And why? Because the people that you are going to be working with, the people that you are actually here for, dearest ones, they are coming from every point of view on the planet. And if you were all from the same type of families, the old background, the this, the that, how would you help these people? Such great work you're doing. And it's going to be getting greater and greater and greater and greater. And the day that we can walk with you, which is soon. I could not tell you 24 hours or 36 hours, but I am talking about so soon that one day you're going to wake up and say, wow, it's really happening. Am I ready? How many times do the masters keep saying now, are you ready? I am not the only one. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready?
Yes.
All right. That is what we wish to know. So that we can call on you at any time. Now there are many of you here that think you do not receive. You don't channel, you don't receive, but you do. You do. Intuitively, for sure you do, or you wouldn't be here, sitting today. How do you best explain that every single thing in your life is going to change? Everything. The way you eat, the way you get your food, the way you clothe yourself, the way you travel, the way you get your information, the way you communicate. Everything is going to change for you. Everything is going to change for you. So everything that you're comfortable with, dearest ones, you better start to detach a little bit. Just a little bit. And expand that which you know to not knowing. People don't like to say, oh, I don't know. They think it's lacking. It's not lacking. It's opening up a space in order to find the answer. All of you, at one time or another, have said, I don't know. I don't know. But after a certain time, you do know. You do know the answers. They do come to you. And you are all going to know the answers. Every single thing you want to know, you're going to have it like that. Love is going to be your greatest gift. Love. Not your kind of love, but the kind of love that you're moving into. The kind of love you've always dreamed of. The kind of relationships that you've just, wow, you've always wanted. But this one just missed it by that, and this one just missed it by that, and this one just missed it by that. You are going to be feeling such a fullness of love that you're going to just spill it out all over the place. People are going to think you're crazy. But you're going to make people feel good, you see, so they don't care really. You're going to be speaking to people that you have absolutely no idea who they are, what they do, where they're from, and you don't care. Because you're going to recognize them as your brother, you're going to recognize them as your sister, and the true sense of the energy, dearest ones, that you are going to be feeling with them is going to make all the difference in the world. Energy, dearest ones, if I get nothing across today but energy, work with energy. Just work with energy. Go for a walk. Hug a tree. Don't just hug a tree. Hug the tree. You know? Feel the tree. Feel the energy from the tree. Pick the flower and feel, look at the flower. You can feel the energy around the flower. And then you'll understand why you picked it. Okay. All right. We're going to start to build the energy field here. All right. My first guest, who I have invited to come, is Raphael. So, we are not going to be able to spend a great deal of time with a lot of words from these different friends of mine, but indeed they felt that they could not come and not speak. So, if you'll just bear with me for a second. Blessings, dearest ones. I am Raphael, often known to you as an archangel, but really and truly that is only a title. It is only perhaps to show a certain energy field that I work within. But today, I am here for healing. There are many, many, many friends of this one, dear Mary, that are here. They're coming. They're coming one by one. You may start to feel them, some of you. So I will not take long, but I will say to you that all of the friends that are coming, we all sat together and we talked about today. And we decided that the greatest gift that we could give you is if each one of us chose an energy field to focus on. I chose healing. It's something that I do very easily. It's something that I do in my real work. And so for me to come and to be with you, I am so honored. So this is what I'm going to ask you, dearest ones. I want you to close your eyes. I want you to see a huge beam of light around you. Now, I want to remind you, although we are a room filled with people, this is an individual activation for each of you. So, treat it as such. Beam of light over you. And I call forth now from the mighty I am, and to allow the energies of the emerald green to come forth and to fill your vessels. I wish you all to think of any one part of your body or what needs to be healed now. Allow those energies of what your thoughts are to be in this emerald green. Allow the emerald green to work through your body. Feel it going down your spine, out through your legs, your feet into Mother Earth. Need to connect with Mother Earth. The greatest healings that you can do for yourself is connecting with Mother Earth. I am going to take my position in the far left corner of this room, and I am going to hold a pillar of light there to sustain the hours in which we will be together. I will keep activating this emerald green throughout this day. You all are going into a timeline of perfection. That means that these physical bodies will be pristine again. So let us start now. Why do we need to wait? We don't. So everybody just hold that emerald green, see it running through the entire body. Know that I am here as a show hand of the emerald green ray. And so be it. And so it is. Gabrielle is here, my friend Gabrielle. So Gabrielle will step forth. Blessings, dearest ones. I am Gabrielle. I chose amongst so many to bring you unconditional love. Unconditional love. Unconditional love. And what I am going to do is take an energy pattern like a ribbon, and I am going to weave it through the back row, and I'm going to bring it in to the following row. I'm going to hold the energies, bring it back around again. Back around again. Here we go. Keep holding it. Back we go again. All right. So we have the ribbon complete now. It is woven throughout all of you. Now in this ribbon of unconditional love, it is going to activate you all at the same time. Breathe it in, breathe it in, breathe it in. A lot of light and love here. Breathe it in. All right. It is set. And I say that it is set because this is not something that you are going to get overnight or in one moment. This is something that needs to nurture. This is something that you need to be very gentle with. This is something that you need to consciously call to you, dearest ones. Allow the energies to come during those quiet moments. And ask, continue to ask for unconditional love. And it will come slowly, bit by bit, step by step. Remember, in many of our eyes, you are just children. You are learning to walk. You have been so programmed through so many lifetimes, dearest ones, that breaking those codes is not an easy thing to do. So be gentle with yourselves. Be gentle and be loving to yourselves all the time. Make sure that what you choose to do in your life brings you that unconditional love. And you can never go wrong. For that unconditional love lives in your heart, not in your mind. And that unconditional love will give you all the answers that you need in any one given moment. So this is my gift to you. And I know it will serve you. So be it.
So be it.
Lord Michael is here. So I will simply step aside. I will take up the back corner, the straight back between, actually Michael's going to be there and Raphael's going to be there and I'm going to be in the middle. So you'll have all the angelic realms in the back of the room. Dearest ones, I am Michael. How well I know all of you so well. All of you I know so well. Haven't we fought the battles, dearest ones? Haven't we slain the dragons? With the mighty sword, you have held my sword. All of you have held my sword. And you will continue to use it. You will continue to use it as indeed we go through these next weeks. And I say weeks. Are you ready for weeks, dearest ones?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Weeks. Are you ready to know everything about yourselves? Yes. And undo what you think you have learned?
Yes.
Yes. We are going to help you. You are all going to have the mentors that you need. They will all be assigned. They have been assigned to you. They've been studying you for a long, long time. So they know each of you extremely well. These mentors will help to answer questions. They'll be with you every day. They'll be walking with you. They will be allowing you to be your new self, to help you in your new self, to continue to bring forth that which is going to stand you in your new position in life. Boy, you have come so far. You know, it's interesting because we remember everything. All your lifetimes. All the troubles, all the ups, all the downs, everything. All the horrors that have been placed upon you. We know. You don't. You only remember this lifetime. And this lifetime isn't even real. We will slay some more dragons, no doubt. But we are coming into a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful time period, dearest ones, where archangels will not be put on pedestals. And those that are known as Mother Mary will not be on a pedestal. And that past life, she has moved so far from that past life on earth that why would you even talk about it? When you all transition into all that you are going to be, will you talk about what was? You won't have time. You are going to be shining stars. Why would you ever go back? And you do not need to judge yourself over anything, dearest ones, that you are holding. Let it go. Just let it go. It's not needed. It's old. Oh yes, but no. No. No, no, no. All new. Everything new. But can you open yourself up in every single moment to appreciate that? Can you ground that into your knowingness and make that your new self? Or will you continuously go back and forth? Well, this is what I used to, this is what I used to, this is what I used to. Until you finally realize, dearest one, there is no importance in what I used to. What is important is this precise moment. This precise moment. That's all. Yesterday is a has-been. And certainly a week ago was a has-been. All right? Pick my sword up anytime you need to detach from the old. And you call me to you and I will be there in a flash. Now I'll explain a little something to you. Mary should probably do this, but here I am. And this is a party. A party. All is going to come to a point when you need to understand what totally took place on this planet. All right? And it's not a fun story. It's not a fun story at all. But we've lived through it. And here we are. So it doesn't make any difference. But you're going to need to understand the story, because think if you were the ones that were not awake. Think if you were the ones that were not awake. And then all of a sudden, your whole world changed. Your whole world changes. Your world's going to change. But you know that it's going to change. They don't know that they're going to change. So when it comes around, it's going to spin the energy so fast that even you are going to hold on to something so you don't fall over. You have got to right yourselves as quickly as you can. These are the things you need to be focusing on now. You need to pull out your toolbox. How many of you have toolboxes? Those that are waking up now, they don't have toolboxes. It's only the ones that woke up a long time ago that have toolboxes. But you need to find out what toolboxes are all about, and you need to start filling your toolbox. Just like the Lakota. They have their sacred boxes. They put all their sacred tools into the box. They never leave them out. So you take all your little sacred things, your intuition, your intentions, your daily prayers, your visualizations. Everything goes into the toolbox. All the different ways that you can spin energy, work energy, clear energy in the toolbox. You're going to become excellent, excellent listeners. Because if you don't listen, you're not going to be able to help them. You have to listen. You have to feel the energies, dearest ones. You know, even without listening, if you feel the energies of the people that need your help, it's so clear what they need, and sometimes it might just be a hug. Just a hug. And just the gentle words, it's going to be all right. It's going to be all right. And so be it, and so it will. So I'm going to position myself in the far right corner with Gabrielle and Raphael. And I am going to work with you on detachments. So anything that you feel you want to detach from, like that, today's the day. The moment is here. And we will see that it's done. We will see that it's done, dearest ones, because if you have not done it up to now, you need help. And we're not here to be on some stand. We're here to help you. We did not come. We have duties to do. We did not come to be with you, just to be with you. Well, maybe. Are you all right?
Yes.
How is everyone? Is everybody comfortable and happy?
Yes.
Good. All right, dearest ones. So, that is my gift to you. And I remain totally your humble servant, Michael. All right, so. Well, this has been kind of fun. I like it when I go to parties and my friends come and talk and be with you and share with you. You're all lightening up. I like this. Taking a little bit of time, but I like it. All right. Well, here he comes. Here he comes. So, I hardly need to introduce this particular friend of mine, for indeed all of you have worked with him. And all of you will continue to work with him. But it is Germaine. So Germaine has a few words. Blessings, dearest ones. It is extremely wondrous to come before you. We have all worked together. I call you my light warriors, because we have been together since the very, very start of this. Back in the 1600s, dearest ones, we put this into a movement, an idea. An idea. You were all here because of an idea. An idea to save Mother Earth. Literally, to save Mother Earth. And even through embodiments that I had upon this plane, we were already doing our work then for what is just now happening. So did we have a plan? Oh yes, we had a plan. A very big plan. And when we put the plan out, you are the ones that came running. You came running. From all parts of the cosmos you came running. So we have worked together for a long, long time. And it is so wondrous to watch you all transmute that which shouldn't be to that which should be, or that is. The Almighty I Am, the Almighty I Am, the Almighty I Am is one of the strongest, the most complete prayer for salvation that you can possibly express. The I Am. And why? Because there are very few words that can explain in a very short period of time who you are, what you are. But the I Am is complete. The I Am takes in everything that you know and do not know about self. And so you will be discovering that which you do not know, and changing and altering and moving into the I Am, the real I Am. For now you ask for the I Am, but you don't even know what that means. You just know that it's in your toolbox and you need to use it. We are working and diligently as fast as we possibly can, dearest ones, to bring this to an end. You have lived through more than anything that we would ever choose for you. But we are bringing you home. We said we would bring you home, and we're bringing you home. So in the mighty I Am that I am, today I will spread my cloak, and from the back of the room to the front of the room I will cover you with my violet cape, the transmuting of the threefold flame. And today we will transform all of the old that you are allowing and willing to release, dearest ones, to bring you in to the I Am that you are. And with all my power and the authority of my being, I pronounce this done. So be it.
So be it.
Whew. All right. Oh, this is a good one. This is my best. This is a goodie friend. Sitting Bull is here. Sitting Bull, yes, perfect. All right, dearest ones, I am Sitting Bull. I will spend no time with frivolous introductions, for here I am. And I chose to create the most superb connection with Mother Earth for you. We have, as Native Americans, and many of you are part of that, we have altered and changed the energies on this planet for I don't know how many eons of time. But Mother Earth is sitting in a very, very comfortable position. Has she shaken off all the old energies? No. But you all have helped her to be able to stabilize, but really stabilize, not just a little bit. Not, oh, is she going to make it? She's going to make it. And you all have been part of that. You must start to understand, dearest ones, how big you are. How much you have done. Huge. You may not be a corporate executive on earth, but from where we stand, you are the golden lights. You are what allowed Mother Earth and Gaia to heal. We could not have done this, just us, without you. Not possible. Not even universal law would have allowed it. We walk with bare feet on Mother Earth. We stomp with bare feet on Mother Earth. We give praise and love and thanks for Mother Earth for sustaining herself so that we could finish our work.
That's right.
You must become more aware of Gaia. You've really got to understand how connected you are to the energies of Mother Earth. So beautiful, like a mother. She gives you beauty, she gives you shade, she gives you warmth. Think about Earth and all the beauty, heartfelt beauty that she sustains for you when she is under so much duress. But she's there for you. And she's held herself so beautifully, so beautifully. 3 or 4 times she went to the Father saying, I must leave. 3 or 4 times. Yet each time we took such gentle care of her. We did everything that was needed for her. And she's counting on all of you. She's counting on all of you. She loves you so much. It's very difficult to have an understanding that something that you walk upon actually has a heartbeat. That something that you drive upon actually has a soul, a spirit. You see, there's still so much to work on and there's no time left. What if I told you that within the next 5 days, everything that you've been waiting for is going to come to pass? You ready? Because there'll be no more time to work on self. You've had it. And I know everyone in this room has worked on self, or you would not be standing before me, or actually seated before me. Your connection with Mother Earth will get so expanded. So expanded. There isn't anything that you have lived through on this planet that will allow you to understand what your connection with Mother Earth is going to be like. You often have thought of Mary as the mother. No. It will be Earth that is your mother, who has sustained you. It's who you came here for, not yourselves. Everything you're going to receive are bonuses. You came from Mother Earth. What you receive because of you coming is your gifts. And how many times do you think about the mother? as you go through your lessons, as you go through your teachings, as you go through your clearings, as you go to your workshops, how often do you really connect with Mother Gaia? The old Indian traditions and ways, yes, they're wonderful and they definitely help. But we are working with a different timeline. So we need to find where do we fit in with Mother Earth now as we move into this new understanding of self. We can talk about many different areas. And this is not to say that you are going to be responsible wholly, taking yourselves through these. No, we'll be there. We'll be there. We know what's facing you. And we're going to make it just as easy as we possibly can. Go for walks, dearest ones. Look to the skies. Walk through the trees and be conscious. Be conscious as you do so. Feel the energies. You must start to feel the energies. We work with energy. That's all we work with on the higher planes. Energy. And you've got to start to remember and get back to that. All right? I am proud to say that I am going to be one that is going to be walking this earth again. And I would like to say we will sit in a powwow, but indeed I think we'll probably be sitting in a conference. Love yourself. Love your mother. Remember why you're here. Remember while you're here. You know? And everything will come to pass. All right. So, connection to Mother Earth. All right. This is how we're going to do it. I want you each to close your eyes. I want you to see before you a globe of Mother Earth. Beautiful, beautiful globe. See the green and see the blue waters. And now you're going to place both of your hands on either side of this globe. And with the light that you hold, you are going to light this up. Light it up. Light it up. And let us say that we are going to see the rivers and the lakes purified. We are going to see all sea animals healthy, pristine waters. We are going to see all the animals filled with so much love that they walk up to you just to be in your presence. We are going to see all of those that hold any darker light in pure light. We are going to see every single city, every single state, and every single government force in light. Pure light. Pure light. Keep it lit. Hold it. All right. I would put Mother Earth, I would put the globe right in your lap. Just put it in your lap. It will stay very well there. And it would also add to your energy field. So Mother comes and Mother thanks you. Mother comes and she is so thankful. She, her whole spirit is just alive right now. And she is expressing the greatest love, the greatest, greatest love for each and every one of you. And so it is.
So it is.
I sit on a throne. I am Buddha. If I sit on a throne, it is only to see you better, my dearest ones. I have been asked to come today with the greatest of joy to stand and to be with you. And the reason that I am here is to help you all in your spiritual evolution. That is what I chose. The spirit of each dwells within. Everything that is not real is outside. And everything that is real is within. So when it has been suggested, dearest ones, that you meditate, you go within, connect with me. Connect with me. And I will show you that peaceful place within, where only love dwells. The energies are making you sleepy. That's good. That means we have brought what you need. Connect with spirit, because spirit is infinite. Spirit never stops. Spirit doesn't have a starting point and an ending point. Spirit holds all the answers that you are longing for. Spirit is the communicator to Source. The communicator to Source. Do you need to go through others? No, dearest ones, you do not need to go through others. You have everything within. You have the amplifier, you've got the recorder, you've got everything within. Are these things on the outside going to show you who you are? No. The only thing that can show you who you are, dearest ones, is to go within. Within. Where the mind does not work and the heart holds the greatness of everything that you wish to achieve. Some people meditate on the outside. They look at a light, they listen to music. It's an outside. Yes, that will relax the body. That will certainly bring you into a more comfortable place to receive. But if you can focus or learn a meditation that actually focuses you back inward, then nobody can touch it, nobody can change it, it can't be marred, and it is the purest sense of all that you are. Inward, dearest ones, inward. I'm going to hold this space for you. How much do you love yourself to allow? How much do you love yourself to allow? Because allowing, dearest ones, is the name of the game. You cannot do such phenomenal changes and not be in allowance. There is a universal law of allowing. You need to study universal laws. There are 6 main universal laws that if you know them, you can use them in your third dimensional life. And they will help you. Help you enormously, actually. Because not only are we going to be using universal law on the planet, on the surface, it's already, it is all. The laws go every which way, and even the dark forces have to abide by them. It's huge, universal law. Mother Earth operates from universal law. You, before you came, knew all about universal law. You just can't remember. But you need to study it. Germaine will be very happy with that too. I am but a being. I am the same being, dearest ones, that you are. But I hold firm in saying, the greatest gift that I can give you today is to help support the energies of you allowing yourself to go within. And I hold that vision for you. And so be it.
So be it.
Well, we're going to bring in some of my female friends. Isis is here. Many of you have not worked with Isis in a very, very long time, but she has been holding the feminine energies for this planet, and she has been doing an amazing amount of work in troubled countries where the energies are very chaotic. So she hasn't been out front, but indeed her power is so great that she has been working diligently with very, very troubled areas, and she has left her work basically to come and be present here today. She is not going to be speaking, but she is going to be present, and she is taking up this right corner here. And she is blessing all of you as she does so. All right. So who's going to be here? Ah, yes, Merlin. All right. Ashtar was invited to come. He's a very dear friend of mine. He was not able to make it. So Merlin stepped in. Merlin said, I would love to go be with the party. So I said, all right, Merlin, come. And Merlin is here, and I know he wants to speak, so let me just slip away for just a moment and let him come with a few words for you. Dearest ones, how lovely to see you. How lovely to be with you. We have come full circle, have we not? Did you not all sit before me before you came on your first go around with this work that you undertook? And I tried to tell you all the things that I knew from my past life upon this planet. And you all just boo-hooed me. You laughed. You said, oh, come on, Merlin. We'll get through it. We know. And I said, I know. I know you'll get through it. And you wouldn't listen to me. But we had a lot of fun. We had a lot of fun. And I knew that even when you came into this embodiment that you would forget that we were even together. And that you would face your lessons, dearest ones, one by one, as indeed you have. But you see, all the lessons were for you. To bring you a little bit more into your I am. A little bit more into the clarity that you need. We are just about to launch, dearest ones, into the most spectacular arenas. And you are the prize in this arena. There are so many parties planned for all of you that I hope you have your dancing pumps ready. You have planetary parties. You have cosmic family parties. Those of you that work with the fleets and the commands, there are so many parties on every single ship that you can possibly imagine. There's going to be parties, parties, and more parties. And you're going to even wonder, what is my work on Earth? I'm having so much fun. And that's what's going to happen. You're going to be reconnected with family and very, very close friends that virtually haven't been with you fully conscious for, oh my goodness, eons and eons. Can you imagine having a family and half your family signs up for a mission and then they're gone forever and ever and ever and ever. And then you hear it's over and they're coming home. They're coming home. Oh my God, they're coming home. It's over. Yes. Your cosmic families have been staying up with all of you through holograms. We have holograms of things that you do, places you go, and they can choose to go into the hologram with you and be with you, but that's all. They're very excited. Some of you have families and children that are waiting for you. Some of you have lovers. Oh my goodness, it's going to be so wonderful. So wonderful, dearest ones. Wonderful for us, wonderful for you. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. We don't have to talk through people anymore. That alone will be so fantastic. Yeah. And it will free those ones that we talked through up so they can do other things. Those of you who have been out in the forefront, those of you who have been diligently doing workshops, pulling people before you, be ready. It's going to change. Be ready. Can't get into ego. No spiritual ego here. That's right. In the moment. Every moment is important. Every single moment is important now. Every single moment. You're going to have your own answers. You're going to be all-knowing. You're going to be able to go into your Akashic records and see anything that you want. You're so powerful. You're so great. And it's coming back. It's going to come back. So that which you can't remember, you'll remember. Oh, you remember. We have to be careful that we give it to you slowly, because we can't have you all just deciding to leave. Because it sounds so great. so great it's going to be. But we need you to work still. But your work's going to be very different, and you don't have to struggle at knowing what it is that you're going to be called to do. When the energies hit and you flip into this all state of knowing, you're just going to know everything. It's just so simple. There isn't going to be any lessons, no school. You don't have to go to college. You don't have to talk to a professor. And our job is going to be to work with you. So as these energies hit and you go into this, you flip into this whole new realm, not really fully feeling comfortable, we'll be there. We'll be there to help you. We'll be there to move you. We'll be there to show you, to explain to you, so that you know. You see, it's all in the knowing. It's all in the knowing. How you all feeling?
Happy.
Keep swallowing, keep breathing in this energy. This room is full of energy. You know, for a celebration, you would think that we need to really be a sort of rambunctious. So this is a quiet party, but it's a very powerful party. And it's the greatest gifts we could give you. It's the greatest gifts we could give you. So if you're bored with the words, don't worry about the words. Just think about the energy. Just keep pulling it in, pulling it in, keep pulling it in. Keep asking. And if you start to get dizzy or you start to get sleepy, so what? Keep pulling it in, because this is where you are safe to do that. We have created a space here that you can just take it all in. Work with it later. Work with it when you go home. But absorb yourself in it right now. All right? And all of you will go home and say, wow, do I feel different? And that's what it's about. It's about feeling different, dearest ones, not holding on to where you are. And if we can push the buttons to get you out of that norm, then we've done what we came to do. We came to do what that, just that. I would love to be able to go into each one of you and take a shovel and just dig and take that away. Take that away. But we can do that. And we are doing that. Oh, this is lovely. I will be the one that greets you on the ships. I will be the one that greets you on the ships. I'll tell you a little funny story. You know what some of the biggest concerns we have on the higher dimensions now, knowing that we're coming? What do we wear? That's what we talk about. And we don't know. Sananda says, I will definitely not come on a donkey. yet if he's talking now, he just said, but if I show up on my light ship, what's everybody going to do? You know, it's like, get ready, guys. Get ready. There's even been talk of perhaps holding a huge, huge, huge auditorium full of light workers just before everything flips, to bring you onto the ships consciously and to let you know what's just about to go down, so that it's not a total surprise for you too. It's being hashed around. We don't know whether we have enough time for that, though. We're so close. We're really that close. I'd like to see you on the ships. It's interesting for us to see you on the ships actually as the state of mind that you're in, because you're not fully there.
It's true.
You say hello to us, but you're not really there, you know, and we miss that. It's not that we're going to do all these funny things that you do down here when you meet somebody, you know, how people, I don't know what they do. They clips hand, they hit each other, they go like this. You have some funny customs here. Another thing we're working on is humor. We're trying to learn your humor. Your humor is... It's a little bit different from other planetary systems, we'll put it that way. But we're learning. We're learning. Wow, I'll tell you, you guys are doing really, really great with this energy. You're absorbing it. I can just feel it all over the room. This has been great. This has been very, very great. All right. It's amazing, but when you do energy work, it's very quiet. Energy work is very, very quiet. I'll tell you a few things that we have as gifts for you. Frankincense. Frankincense. Frankincense is for calming. It's for spiritual connection. That's what we're using it for today. I wanted to bring rose petals for all of you. Why? I thought that rose petals reflected love. You use it. You use rose petals. So I thought it would be grand to have some rose petals for you, because I have so much love for you. I have so much love for you. It was how we were going to use the rose petals that became the issue. I wanted to sprinkle them all over the floor, and I was told that that may not work. See, even Mother Mary is told it may not work. So I have placed rose petals in some pure water, and this has been charging the whole time we've been here. And I've put this lovely crystal in it so that Merlin is charging this water as well. And each of you will get a glass to drink and to eat your rose petals. Do you like eating rose petals? Have you ever eaten rose petals? Well, you will. Today. Today. Lovely birds. We're wondering how much more you can take. What does it mean to be a sovereign being? A sovereign being, to us, is someone who does not get influenced. A sovereign being is someone who stands in their own light, who finds their own answers, and someone who knows that they have the ability to know everything that it is that they want to know. You got it. You've all got it. Mm-hmm. You don't have to go to other people. Step out of the old way of doing things. Step out of that realm that you go to for manifesting. Get out of the 3D. Anything that holds 3D energy, you better look at it twice before you start calling that in. And the reason we tell you over and over to start detaching, detach, you're probably getting so tired of it, is because everything is going to change so dramatically that we don't want you attached to things. Because those things are not going to be able to aid you in where you're going. We'll have replicators for you. You can let it all go. You'll be able to pull it forth like this. Whatever you want. Replicators. You're going to love them. They even do fashion. Your houses are going to be built out of materials that you don't even know exist. You're going to be sleeping and lying on surfaces that you don't even know exist at this point. We have the most stylish forms of transportation awaiting you. We've been watching what you really are wanting for design. And so our engineers have just gone wild with it. They've made 2-seaters, 4-seaters. And cars transportation that you just talk to, off you go. Don't even have to know where you're going. That's nice. I want you all to understand your greatness. I've got to find a way to allow you to understand that you are just not bodies sitting in these chairs working through this third-dimensional thing. You truly, truly, truly are beams of light, pure light. You are all knowing, all knowing, all knowing, all knowing. Should you share your experiences as they come forth with others? Should you? Would they get jealous? Share. Share every single story, every single activation, every single wonderful thing that is happening to you. You share. Why? Because it allows everyone to know that that possibility is for them. Share. No ego. No ego. Share. Just a share. And then when they start to share with you, you're just as enthusiastic. Oh my God, you're kidding. That really happened? Yeah, it really happened. And there's going to be more and more and more and more stories to share. And that's going to be those little steps that just keep taking you up, 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 and away. Up, 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 and away. You're going to start, those of you who are going to be out in the front lines. And you must not see these ones as being greater than you. This is only what they signed up for. That's it. You signed up for what you signed up for, and you signed up for what you signed up for, and you signed up, and everybody's got work. But my God, if we had you all doing the same thing, that would be crazy. So each one of you, none of you have been forgotten. Each one of you has your special moment, your special perfected talents. And they're going to get stronger and stronger and stronger and stronger and stronger. So all your experiences bringing you into the fullness of the I Am is going to be very different for each of you. First of all, because you are on different levels of spiritual consciousness. You have to take that into consideration. So even as you sit, you're still going to be pulled and pulled and pulled. So it's infinite. You cannot hold on to anything and think, this is it. I got it. Just live it in the moment. Understand in that split second of a moment how absolutely grand that moment is. Look at all the nuances in each moment. Think how much you miss in each moment, because there's so much. You warm? Well, I could say I'm sorry, but I'm not. You're looking healthier, my dear.
I know, I'm feeling really good.
Just working the energies. Just working the energies. Working the energies. How are you doing?
Really well.
Good, dearest one. If you need anything, you let us know.
Okay, first to the bathroom.
Do you need to go to the bathroom?
Yes.
Well,
actually I do.
then let us allow that.
Okay, that would be lovely.
This is the way we're going to do the bathroom. I have no idea what time it is. So, this is how we're going to do the bathroom. There are only 3 bathrooms. Could we have this quiet, please? You need to focus on you. She'll be fine. There's 3 bathrooms. So, one bathroom is obviously going to be occupied. If anyone needs to go to the bathroom and they see that only one person has left this room, then please allow yourself to get up very quietly, do not disturb, and definitely do not talk to anyone, and just allow them to go. And when they come back, if anyone else needs to go, we'll keep this going. If we thought about a break, but we can't do a break, because if we do a break, the whole energy pattern's gone.
That's right.
So just stay put. Stay put. You all right? All right. Here we go. Just let it go. Let it all go. How are you doing? You know, it's so much easier just to talk to everybody one-on-one, because then you're only focused on that one. When you have a group like this here, where everybody is coming from a different place, you need to sort of make a general skirting. Drink your water. Drink your water. Is your water bottle finished? Mm-hmm. Okay, so let's charge the room one more time. Here we go. We've got the 3 angels, archangels in the back. We have Buddha in the middle. We have Merlin here. We have Isis over here. We have Jermaine. He's taken the ceiling. He likes to rain down on people. Okay. So we're going to ask all my friends, we're going to ask them to bring in the activation now. We're going to amp things up. We're going to amp things up. We're going to create these pillars of light. We're going to amp them up so that literally they come completely into the room, all 4 pillars. Whew. Jermaine, he's doing his stuff upstairs. He's raining down. He's raining down all of his energies of love and light over you. Okay, here we go. Let's get it going. Breathe. Everybody breathe this in. Breathe it in. As you feel it, breathe it in. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go into every single pore, all the way to the cellular structure. Let's bring these bodies up, up, up. Up, up, up. Got to keep the energies of the body up. The I am, you've got to keep them up. Why? Because the energies that are coming onto the planet, they can meet you halfway and it'll be so much easier for you to integrate. So much easier. So up, 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 up. We need to bring you way, 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 way up. Because when you walk out of this room, believe me, you will fall a few decimals. Just because. And your homes, those of you that know how, take your toolkits and create sacred temples. In your homes, sacred temples, create them, live in them, treat them like sacred, clean them. You've got to keep the energies high, and dirt does not hold high energy. Come, darling. I think this is going to surprise you, but we've already been here 2 hours. 2 hours. How you all doing?
Great.
Good.
Anyone feel transformed? Okay, just stay with it. When you go into your light chambers, you'll spend 3 days, 3 full days, without coming out. But when you come out, you're going to be the grandest specimens of anything that you've ever seen. You're going to be reverted back to a very young age, more like 24. And you're going to look 24. Yes? And you're going to have the vitality of someone 24, and you are going to have pristine health. Pristine health. Now you can help yourselves now by paying attention to what intuitively you need. So if your diet starts to change, just change. If one day you need a lot of sleep and the next day you don't need any sleep, don't judge it. Don't compare it. You cannot compare anything anymore, dearest ones. Nothing. Not a second. You can never wake up in one morning and think, oh well, today's going to be like yesterday. Never. Not anymore. Not anymore. Got to be in the moment, live in the moment, accept in the moment, allow in the moment. And once more I come back to universal law. You guys have got to study universal law. You've got to know how they govern on the higher dimensions. It's just going to help you so much. So much. How are you doing? Good. Wow. There is so much light coming off of all of you. I almost feel like I should ask for sunglasses. Incredible. Incredible. Be gentle with yourselves. There isn't anything gentle about the third dimension. And you have been pulled over the hot coals so many times, dearest ones, that it is automatic just to respond in the old ways. But you need to move slower. You need to talk slower. You need to choose what you want in your life and take some time thinking about it. Think about the energies of it. Then you'll know. Then you'll know. Everything's energy. Everything's energy. If you're living in a place that doesn't feel right, whoa, don't you want to get out of there? And it's because you recognize the energies. Energies and love. Phew. Those are the two that are going to get you everywhere you want to go. Like a roadmap, like a GPS. A GPS. You all right? All right. Whew. It's interesting to have a workshop where you only work energy. You look very well too. This back row, you all look so well. This was supposed to be the area for all the sickly people to sit. But there is nothing sickly about any of you. I could go on repeating what I have already spoken about, but I don't want to do that. So I'm just working energies here. I could tell you more about what to expect when you reach the higher dimensions. There's going to be a few galactic centers around this part of the world. These centers will not only be used for the command to come and teach, it'll be a place for you to go and also get healings, but most of all, it's going to be a landing pad to take you to the healing ship. The healing ship is already in place. It is only used for ascension, planets going through ascension. It was placed into place maybe 3 of your months ago. It's so huge that it has over 500 docking stations. The only people that live aboard this ship are the doctors and the medical teams from all different planetary systems, so they will not all look like you. Some will, but not all of them. But they are masters at healing. And they will take you in one fell swoop. They will read your body, and off you go. And it takes not long. Not long. There is so much energy in this room that these hands are sopping wet. Just sopping wet. I'm going to leave the room for a brief moment. I need to set something up for all of you. We're going to close this down soon. We're beginning to think that 2 hours of this energy field may just about be enough for what we wanted to accomplish today. So, will you all just be quiet while I do your next present? And then when we come back, we'll do the holy water. And we're going to close each one of you, we're going to close. I'm going to put a spot of frankincense on you. And it's going to seal, I don't know quite how to explain it to you in words, but it's going to seal the energy that you've taken on today. It's going to integrate into your cellular structure for 3 days. 3 days. You are going to drink lots and lots of pure water for 3 days. You may find that you are not very hungry these 3 days. It's all right. It's only because your body is transmuting and bringing in, and so it's all right. Everything is all right. Everything. All right. So just sit quietly. I stand with all the dear souls that came to be with you today, and we bow before you. We are so humbled to be here, so humbled to be in your presence, your greatness, your light, your compassion, your love, your fortitude. There is so much for us to learn from you. For dear ones, we may have helped you get through this period of time, but it is you who are experiencing this period of time and bringing Mother Earth back to all the glory that she is. Not only to you, but to us. Maybe a small planet, but it is the most beautiful of all the planets. It is not wise for you to leave this house without taking a beverage and something to eat. I will tell you now that when you leave this room, you will be aware of what you actually received in this room. Because although the energies of this home are quite superior to some, when you leave this room, you will feel the difference. Hold on to what you have here. Feel it. Breathe it in. Love it. Welcome it. This is yours. This is yours. Sit as long as you need to, but just know when you leave this room, it will be a different experience. I love you all. I thank you all for allowing me to work with you, to be with you, to perhaps offer something that's just a little bit different tone than what you're used to, but very, very powerful indeed. We have given you gifts today that warm our hearts. We know that you have all received, so it is for you to allow it to be a part of you, within you, around you, and to perhaps give you some food for thought. Blessings to you all. I am Mary, your devoted sister. Call upon me anytime, and I will be with you. Blessings to you all. Adonai.